Tech Geek here, and today we're going to be talking about something about a website, or I guess you could say that. I'm just looking at off their website, but they're the Razer company. I'm not sure if you heard of them or not, but supposedly they're very good. They're one of the well-known gaming brands to be able to play games on laptops and all that. So for this specific video, we are going to be talking about the Razer Blade Stealth. Well, there's two models for this. There's the Razer's Blade Stealth Q Quad HD, and then there's the Razer Blade Stealth 4K. I guess in this case we're going to be talking about both since they're both showing up at the same time. So as you can tell by their names, one of them is a Quad HD 2560p by 1440. So 2K resolution, excuse me, and the other one is 4K resolution, 3840 by 2160. Both of the screens are a 12.5 inch screen display by the looks of it, 16.9 aspect ratio as well, with LED backlight up to 170 degrees, wide viewing angles. Well, I suppose that is very well actually. Actually, I think that might be one of the best viewing angles I've heard of. So the Quad HD version model does not support touch screen, but the 4K model does, which would be reasonable. If it's 4K, you should be able to touch it through editing and all that. The Quad HD model is a 7th generation Intel Core i5 7200U with hyper threading 2.5 gigahertz, or by the fastest clock speed it can go would be 3.1 gigahertz, which is actually really fast in my opinion. I think that's one of the fastest laptops I've heard. While the 4K resolution one is a 7th gen Intel Core i7, which is clocked at 2.7 and go all the way to 2.5 gigahertz when the fastest speed. So both of them have different storage. While the Quad HD one only supports 128 SSD of storage, the 4K one supports 128 gigabytes of SSD storage up to 1 terabyte. So minimum 128, which is a lot of storage, and maximum 1 terabyte, which 1 terabyte is a lot in my opinion. I'm pretty sure you shouldn't need 1 terabyte unless you're like one of those people that downloads every single thing you see, which isn't me. I downloaded some things, put videos, or unless you're recording a lot of 4K videos, like hours long for 4K videos. 4K videos does take up a lot of space, so it would make sense that you get the 1 terabyte, which would probably most reasonably cost a lot more there. Okay, so for the RAM, the Quad HD one supports only 8 gigabytes of RAM, while the 4K resolution one has both 8 gigabytes and 16 gigabytes of RAM. Personally, I'm not sure since I don't really play games on laptop much. I just play games on my phone and like that. But I would say that 16 gigabytes of RAM would be a lot. So if you always want to be multitasking, playing a whole bunch of games at the same time, or playing a really intensive game and want to be on Facebook or want to be watching a YouTube video, Netflix, anything like that, getting that 8 extra gigabytes of RAM would probably be a lot more better for you. So memory speeds, the dual channel onboard memory LPDDR3 clocked at 1866 megahertz, which is that's pretty fast memory speed. I'm not really sure. I'm not used to searching up these kind of things. I personally just don't play a lot of use a lot of computers. I sometimes use consoles. I usually just like using like the original ones like Wii, or I forgot what it's called, but it's like this little cassette thing where you just place it in a little box. It's like a Nintendo product. It's like one of the original consoles ever, in my opinion. And graphics is an Intel HD 320. So I would say that's probably their advanced graphics. I'm not sure. I would have to search that up. If you want to know exactly, just comment down below on the comments, and I will tell you exactly what it is. I will search it up just for you. Wireless is a killer TM wireless AC that has 802.11a, B, G, N, and AC, plus Bluetooth 4.1. Bluetooth for one. I think that may be the latest version of Bluetooth, or it is close to the latest version of Bluetooth. If you don't know what the versions are, the different versions, the higher the version, the newer there is, and the more stable and the more better it would sound. Like if you're want to listen to music in your wireless headphones, if you have a higher Bluetooth version, that means you more reasonably sound a lot more better. Probably have a lot more listings. You can leave your phone in your house, so you can go outside to get your stuff from your car or something, and you'll still get connected. It just depends on what Bluetooth version you have. It's just better. Input and output. A Thunderbolt 3 USB Type-C. So this is where I'm getting very attached to this. I personally like USB Type-C. That is the new technology that most things are going to start going off to. I'm not sure if everything's going to go off to, like iPhones. So you know, iPhones have their own Lightning port. It's all specialized for them. But most products should be advancing to this. And for early stages like this, for a computer to already have that, or is going to have that, is very, very awesome. It has USB 3.0 port ×2 super speed, a multi-point touchscreen interface, a built-in webcam that is 2 megapixels, an anti-ghosting keyboard with chroma backlighting. So I guess that means that it has like, the keys has like a little backlight on top. So like if it's nighttime and you want to turn on a light or something, I'm pretty sure it's like, it has a little light on the back so you can see what letters which. And HDMI 2.08 audio and video output. Audio. Built-in stereo speakers, I mean. A 3.5mm headphone jack / microphone combo port. So this is where it's a little bit kind of weird, since like some very little phones, but some phones are coming with Type-C port, and they're getting rid of the whole 3.5mm audio jack. I'm not sure if they support putting Type-C headphones in there, but I say if any of y'all from Razer watch this, y'all should consider enabling Type-C headphones so you could charge and use headphones from there, because since it is going to be the future, y'all should and probably will sooner or later do this. In my opinion, that's what I think. But anyways, back to the things. An Array microphone and Dolby Digital Plus Home Theater Edition. So if you don't know what Dolby is, it's kind of like I guess it's like a company that does in how things sound, like your speakers. Like it makes it sound more better and crisp, a lot better. Like the phone I have has Dolby Audims on it, and I personally think it makes the audio of what you're listening a little bit more better. You may not be able to tell if you're just one of those people that just listens to things, but if you're one of those experts, like, okay, I want to listen to this perfectly, exactly how it sounded, or a lot more better, let's see which one sounds better, this one or this one. You'll most recently see the difference between the Dolby Audims and a phone that just has different kinds of speakers on it. And 7.1 codec support via HDMI. Keyboard. So the keyboard would be a Razer Chroma anti-ghosting keyboard with individual backlight keys. Like I was telling you, it has like a little light on the on the back. So you'll know what you're clicking at night if there is no light. Because you know how to struggle when you're trying to type something, but all the lights are off, so you can't really see. So you have to like bend the computer that way, or just try to figure out, get up and turn on the lights. That's the solution. They have backlights now. Trust and for security. Trusted platform module and TPM 2.0 security chip embedded, something like that, people. Please tell me if you know what I meant by that word. Embedded. I guess it means chip put. So I'm guessing it means that it has the security chip in it to make sure you don't get no viruses, trying to protect you from viruses. If you do get a virus, you'll probably try to remove it or something like that. So it's just like it's security system like most products have. For power and battery, combat 45 watts USB Type-C power adapter, which 45 watts is really high. So I think it means by that like it's charging at 45 watts, which is plenty in my opinion, more than enough. And a built-in 53.6 WH rechargeable aluminum polymer battery. So it has a. I actually don't know if that's a lot or not. Cause I guess it would. 53.6 WH. Please comment down below if you know what that means. I honestly don't. But just tell me what that means. Approximate size is 0.52 inches by 13.1 millimeter height times 12.6 inches by 321 millimeters width. Actually, let me fix that, people. Ignore that just part that I was saying it wrong. I was saying it completely wrong. I apologize. I meant 0.5 inches or 13.1 millimeters height by 12.6 inches or 321 millimeters width, or 8 by 8.1 or 206 millimeters depth. So by what I'm hearing, it's about those calculations. I'm pretty sure it's not that big. It should be pretty small for a laptop that has all these things in it, all these advanced compacts in it. An approximate weight is 2.84 pounds or 1.29 kilometers. Let me stop right here. I'm pretty sure that weighs less than my current computer. My current computer is nowhere close. Laptop people. My current laptop is nowhere close from being this advanced. So let me specify this before I continue. This is a laptop. Let me just leave that there. But it does support to be able to get a Razer cord connected to it. I'm not really sure what it means by that. Like, I've never even heard of that, connecting a laptop to a computer. This is a core. Well, I guess just a core. But here's how I'm tell you about it. Connection to PC. Thunderbolt 3 using included 4 gigabytes per second cable. So it's saying it can transfer 40 gigabytes per second with this cable. I guess I'm not quite sure what it means. I guess you just connect that Razer cord to your laptop, your Razer laptop. It's a Blade Stealth laptop. Compatible Razer Blade notebook. So the core is what's compatible to it. It's compatible to the Razer Blade Stealth and the Razer Blade notebook, equipped with Thunderbolt 3. So I guess it gives it more like a GPU support, desktop graphics, and like it's for graphics, I suppose, maybe. But here's the thing: it's not included with the graphic cards, but if you do decide to also get the core is a single double wide full length PCI Express x16 graphics card. The GPU max dimensions is either 12.0 by 5.96 by 1.73 inches. But if you want it to be for millimeters, it would be 110 by 152 by 44 millimeters. I'm not sure exactly what size that is. I would say it's pretty big, but I'm not sure. The CPU max power support is 375 watts, so that is pretty much a lot of watts. But here are the graphics cards that are supported, and the website says just to ensure that it's supported, blah blah this, blah blah that. It says qualified AMD Radeon graphics chipset is AMD Radeon RX 480, 470, 460, RX Furry, R9 Furry, R9 Nano, R9 300 series, R9 290X, R9 290, and R9 285. Qualified NVIDIA keyboard, NVIDIA. I'm not pronouncing them right. I know I'm not. That are supported is the GTX 1080, GTX 1070, GTX 1060, Titan X, 980 Ti, 980, 970, 960, 950, 750 Ti, and 750. I suppose just the regular version of the TI version. Based on compatibilities installed graphics. So saying the graphics output, the graphics are shown, I guess that shows you on your laptop, would be based on the compatible. Bro, I just said it a second ago. Capabilities of installed graphics. Input and output of this Razer core would be USB 3.0 x4, Gigabyte Ethernet 10/100/1000, Thunderbolt 3 for connection to PC, Razer Chroma 2 zones, power supply 500 gigabytes. Approximate size would be 4.13 inches or 104.99 millimeters width times 13.38 inches or 339.9 millimeters depth multiplied by 8.6 inches or in millimeters, it would be 218.4 millimeters. So that's about it about that. Let's go and see the price for this specific laptop. Since I'm not really talking about the core for it, I'm just gonna go and see the price of this specific laptop, not the core. So for the Quad HD variant, it's gonna be. So here's the thing. So there's actually 3 different storage types. It's the 128, the 258, and a 512 gigabyte variants. But the only one that actually supports Core i7 is the 128 variant, because when I click on another variant like the 256, it takes away your choice and it doesn't let you pick. Actually, let me take that back. I may be wrong. Maybe the 256 gigabyte variant doesn't support i5, but the point is it only supports, the only one where you can choose which one you want would be for the 128 gigabyte variant. For the 258 gigabyte and for the 115 gigabyte, you can't choose which one you pick. I'm not sure which one it is. You would have to ask them, because I'm not really sure it shows, because I'm getting confused with all this. But for the Quad HD 2K resolution screen with Intel Core i5, the price would be approximately $899.99, which actually isn't that expensive. It's actually a lot more cheaper than I guess, because I've been told that these laptops from Razer are very expensive, but it is a lot more cheaper than you would have thought. And for the Intel Core i7 for 120 gigabytes, it would be $900.99. So that's just 1 penny under $1,000. For these prices, I'm saying it in the US dollars. If you live in another country, then obviously it's going to be different. So now let's go for the, well actually, if you want to know what the other variants cost with different gigabyte storage, for the 256 gigabyte storage, it would be $1,249 with 99 cents. 512 gigabyte variant, it would be $1,399.99, which is just a penny below $1,400, which I guess is a reasonable price for such a large amount of storage. So now let's go to the 4K variant. So for the 4K variant, if you forgot from the beginning, it's a 3840 bits by P. 3840p by 2160p, so it's an ultra 4K resolution. So for the 112 gigabytes of storage for this one, the price would be approximately $1,599.99, which is just 1 penny below $1,600. Which, since there probably will be taxes and shipping fee, it'll probably be a little bit more higher than that, but you get the gist. For the 1 terabyte, which is a lot, I'm not sure what the price is yet, so don't be surprised if it's a lot. Let's see. The price would be $1,999 with 99 cents, which is honestly, I am actually very, very surprised that it's actually not that much. You would guess that 1 terabyte by itself would cost a lot. And especially since it's an SSD, since SSD are supposed to be small, it's supposed to be like the new technology that takes over HDD, hard disk drive, something like that. The SSD is solid something drive. I forgot exactly. Solid state drive or disk. But anyway, SSD is supposed to be like expensive, especially since it has a larger amount of storage. It's still supposed to stay like in small because they don't want it big. SSD is supposed to be the new technology that's smaller. So 1 terabyte is a lot, but in a small compact thing. But I may be wrong. It may actually be big. But the point is, it's actually a really good price. Just a penny under $2,000. And well, everything about this computer is very, very nice. I personally think if you have the money and you want a gaming laptop, this should be one of the first laptops you go straight to. I will be leaving a link down below in the descriptions to this direct laptop and just their website in general. You can see, because they also have other products like keyboard, mouses, and cores and all that kind of thing. And I'll be leaving those in the description below. Hopefully you like this video. Also, I will be trying to contact them and see if they will send me a review product to me to review so I can make a video for y'all. But obviously to make this come true, we're obviously going to have to give this video a lot of views. So please, 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 please share this video. Give it a big thumbs up. And yeah, just watch it to the end and share it with your friends so we'll get a lot more views and they actually would have a reason to let me review a product for them. So anyways, this is going to be the end of this video. Hopefully you liked. Please leave a thumbs up. Subscribe. Turn on your notifications. Share this video. Leave a comment down below what you thought about this. And yeah, hopefully you like this video. I will recently be making another video, if not a review product, another video on the product they just have on their website. But it is, I am very interested in this line of products, so I will be more in depth about them. I will be keeping tabs with them, and hopefully that is what y'all want. If that isn't what y'all want, please just tell me down below in the comments. So if you want me to keep tabs on another company, laptop company, phone company, any kind of company, please just tell me that in the comments, and I will try to see if I can do that. But until then, this is Tech Geek signing out.